EA's brand new 28 megabyte kit is here. I've had custom content hair meshes, which are more than 28 megabytes, but here we are. Are you ready to celebrate anything? And every day's a party. Eliza and Bob Pancakes are not very party ready right now, so I'm going to make them party ready. Today, I am reviewing everything in the kit, and it seems like the kit comes with its own pre-made room. Isn't this exciting? So there's no new walls and flooring, so it seems all of these are objects. There are 27 objects in total. I don't know if you count that as a lot or a little. I personally would count it as a little. So we've got a brand new table here. It comes in some very, very basic swatches. It's a very basic table, I must say. We've also got a centerpiece food pedestal, so you can basically place any food on top of this. So I guess that's nice. We've got a minimalist dance floor. Excuse me, have we got a dance floor? What on earth is a minimalist dance floor? Is this going to be functional? I'm very curious now if this dance floor is going to be functional, because not everybody obviously owns Get Together. It doesn't show up as, it doesn't like say it is. We're gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, it looks like we've got a home bar. Finally, we've got a very basic looking bar. I'm actually excited. Not excited, that's a bit dramatic, but I am happy actually that we've got a basic looking bar now. Just a very simple looking bar that you can shove into the corner. I don't know why, like, we still can't just make drinks from our fridge. Do you know what I mean? Like, why can't you just get a drink out of your fridge or your cupboard like you would in a normal house? I don't know why we need a big obtrusive bar, but there we go. We got a new one and it comes with some basic wooden swatches. We have a party on poster. Put it here because it's better lighting here. Are you ready to party on? So it looks like we've got a cassette on this one, balloons and presents, and then some stars, and then some hearts. Okay, a little bit random, like okay, like, do you know what I mean? This is one, that is, don't tell me right now this is not filler. This is 100% filler. Okay, this room's dark, so I need to fill it with light. So here is the disco ball, and here are the luminous lights that come in the pack. Is the disco ball gonna work? We will find out when we go into build mode. And these are the different light swatches. So this is a board, just a simple, humble board. I don't really know, like, why would you, do you know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna be using this? I don't know what you're gonna be using this for. You guys tell me, like, what is this for? I mean, the outlines do look a little bit my first time in SketchUp, like they're looking little bit basic. Oh look, we got an algae TV sleigh one. Lovely. I just don't know, like, I don't know what it's for. You guys gonna say such as fairy hints? We're getting fairies, is what you're all saying. They must be fairy hints. Okay, next up we've got these things that go across the wall. Although, excuse me, okay, weirdly this only goes, okay, this is a little bit weird because there's only one and it's like right at the top of the ceiling. So if I hold tab to look up like that, I just feel like you're never going to be able to see this. Tell me if I'm wrong, but like, I feel like they should have done a lower one that was attached to the wall, like the one in high school years. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. I feel like that's only useful for people who take screenshots. We've then got some confetti that sits on the floor. It seems like it just comes in a load of random different colors. Got square ones, circular ones, star ones, and we've got ones that look like saggy testicles. We've also got these. Okay, this is another party streamer. Now, it seems like they've only done it for the low wall height. I feel like it wouldn't have been hard for them to do two more for the other wall heights, because now if I want to bring it all the way up, it looks like it's gonna clip through. Maybe they should have done a different one. I don't know. Anyway, this comes in the same swatches as the ceiling one, and you can see all the different ones here. Oh, algae TV sleigh. There we go. We can have a gay party. We've got a pile of balloons that sits on the floor. I wouldn't say they really look like balloons. I'll be honest. They look a bit strange. Like, why are they wrapped in lights? I don't know. Anyway, we've got some, oh, algae TV balloons. We got some more balloons here, but these ones are supposedly helium balloons, I guess. We've got a fake drink stand. So this is not a functional gameplay object. It's purely there for decoration to pretend your Sims have a drink. We've also got some fake snacks, so your Sims can't eat them. I feel like this could have been avoided if we just got a Sims 1, 2, 3 buffet table like we've had in literally every single Sims game has had a normal buffet table, but not the Sims 4. They could have put that in this kit, but obviously not. We then have a party light. I'm going to switch the lights off. This room's quite brightly lit, so let me just put it in another room. Okay, it's just like a light that hits, do you know what I mean? Like it hits the wall. I'm just a bit like, okay, I'll just put it in like another very dark room to show you. Like, is this premium content. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We then got a fog machine, which is actually another light. So it's like directed light. Another thing people have been iffy about is this fog machine going to be functional or not? So we're going to be testing out the fog machine today as well. It seems we've also got this light here. I'm assuming this is a party light and it's gonna different kinds of, let me just put it outside so you can see it's directional. I'm assuming it's going to shine some sparkly colored lights. When we take it out, actually, I'm going to remove these two lights here so it's a bit dimmer in here so we can set the party vibe up. Seems like the directional light here works a little bit weirdly with the curtains. Look at that. It's a bit weird. Oh, well, at least the balloons sparkle. We also have a fiber optic garland. It is literally called fiber optic garland. So you could place a load of these across your ceiling. This one doesn't actually have any swatches. Maybe we can change it in build mode. Anyway, we've got a brand new TV and this TV has LED lights behind it. So there we go. It seems you can change the color of the LED lights within the different swatches. To be fair, that's quite a nice TV. I like that actually. We also have a new wall speaker. We don't really have many like normal looking wall speakers in the game, funny enough. So although I guess it's not that deep, it's just a wall speaker. We've also got a new turntable, which is obviously just a radio, and that's pretty cool. We have, oh, this is interesting, LED party strip. LED strip lights that go on your ceiling. This is very kooky and interesting. They're all in different colors. It looks kind of weird though if it hangs over the window. It looks a bit weird to be honest, but there we go. We've also got some butterfly. This is a fairies hint. That's what everyone's saying. It's got a crown as well. Maybe it's a royalty hint. Who knows? So we've got the butterfly. We've got a cassette. We've got a cow plant, a llama on a beach, UFO, a freezer bunny. We've got whatever that is. And we've got flamingos with crowns on their head. Guys, I think we're getting a royalties pack. That's what it must be. Anyway, we've got some more party balloons to go along the wall. And this comes in a wide variety of different swatches here. We also have this drape. So this drape, I guess we can get rid of our pears. Goodbye pears. And now we can have a drape. It wouldn't have been hard, okay, for them to just do one thing for every wall height. Do you know what I mean? Like, tell me right now that making this for 3 wall heights is like a severe development cost. It wouldn't have taken them that long to just do 3 different wall heights. It is laziness. Yes, it is. And maybe I will use this as a decoration for my bathroom if I want to do a tiled bathroom feature wall, but it's pretty unusable unless you drop the lower. I feel like this kit was built for like just the lowest wall height and they didn't consider any others, which feels like a weird oversight. So this is the entire kit. Before we go into live mode, I want to say it feels like it doesn't really have any design direction, if you know what I mean. I would also like to say we've got this table in the base game, which I feel like is just so similar. It's so similar. Was there any point in this table here? Not really. I feel like ironically people are going to be using this stuff in this pack for like a gamer's bedroom rather than anything else. But anyway, I want to go into live mode now and I want to see which objects are functional and which are not. So the LED lights here are not actually lights, they're decorations. What about these? No, you can't. Oh, can you change? Yes, you can change the color of these. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's very useful to know. So although you can't really change it back to its original color. Am I being stupid? The original color doesn't exist. The original cyan blue, we can't even get that one back. So I don't know what's happening there. What about our, oh, look at our disco ball. So it does work and it seems to leave a little shadow on the floor. That's pretty cool. And it's glistening as well. You can see a little glisten of the ball. What if I change the color and intensity of the light? So it seems like changing the color does have an impact on how it works in the room. I almost wish though, as constructive feedback to EA, I feel like they should have maybe done like a rainbow light effect. So I don't know if that would have been possible, but I feel like that just would have been a nice idea. Now it looks like our fog machine is releasing fog. There we go. So we are officially getting fog in this pack. This is just a normal stereo, this here. What does this like do when we turn on? There we go. We're getting some funky squares on the floor. So I feel like I just want to say from the offset, maybe this pack is unnecessary if you already own Get Together, because Get Together has all this kind of stuff. Now, this dance mat, it seems like it does actually function for dancing. So when you click on it, it seems you can dance on it. Although what I'm going to test, guys, is dancing, I believe, is pack specific with Get Together and Horse Ranch has a dance, but I'm going to actually disable these packs from my game and see if it's actually functional, the actual dance mat, if you have the base game alone. So you can see I've disabled every pack because we've only got the base game world. So the game thinks I only own the base game itself. So this is going to be really interesting. So let me just pop this dance floor down. Is it functional? No. So the dance floor itself, if you don't have any packs installed, is not actually functional. You can turn on fog coming from the dance floor. Wait, so the fog before, where was the fog coming from before? Was it coming from the fog machine or was it coming from this thing? I need to test this right now. Is this producing fog? It is producing fog. Okay. What if we turn the light off? If we turn it off, it stops producing fog. And this also produces fog. So this does not function. If we put the wall mounted speaker on and I turn on some random, we're listening to kids radio. Okay. So we can dance on the dance floor itself, but you can dance with, okay, this object, okay, is invisible. If you hover over it, you see it, but it's basically invisible. Okay. You're getting an invisible object. This smog machine, this already produces fog. So the fact that this produces fog is actually meaningless because we've literally already got something else that produces fog. So this is not actually, okay, I'm pissed off. This was supposed to be, I thought this was going to be just like an invisible dance floor that your Sims could use, but actually this is an object that requires another pack. So this pack, you know, like how My First Pet stuff is a pack that requires another pack. My First Pet stuff is DLC that requires DLC because you need cats and dogs for it. This is also DLC for DLC because it requires Get Together in order for the pack to fully function. And they haven't actually made that clear in their sales terms of this specific pack. So what we've actually got is an invisible square that does nothing unless you, this invisible square will turn into a dance floor only if you own another pack. But if you don't own another pack, this does nothing. Okay, I can click it and my Sims could dance, but I can also click on this and my Sim can dance. Do you know what I mean? So like it doesn't, okay, you can turn on fog with it, but you can also turn on fog with the fog machine. So consider this pack that have 26 objects, not 27. That's very cash grabby and shady. I will be brutally honest with you. Absolutely hate that. So these are the objects here on display. Am I like, this is definitely not worth the money, guys. Like you can get custom content that's a lot better than this and it's free. It's literally free. So if you're purchasing this then and you're a PC player, I think you're a mug. I'm going to be brutally honest because this is not it. I think this is better for people who want to make a gaming space. It's just very scattered. Like we've got this very basic bitch table, a basic bitch bar and a basic bitch old-fashioned stereo player. Like it's just, do you know what I mean? Like it's very disjointed. It doesn't really have a theme. So to be constructive to EA, I think you should have Googled the term party decorations and looked for inspo. So I think we should have got these banners which have words in them and they could have done that in Simlish if they got any more somewhere. Kind of like this where it says happy birthday. We should have got a prettier buffet table, or we should have got the Sims 1, 2 and 3 buffet table back, because in the Sims 4, the Sims 4 just hates bringing back iconic objects from previous Sims games. This is it in the Sims 1. This is it in the Sims 2. Is this it in the Sims 3 or Sims 2? I don't know. Like it's one of those iconic Sims objects that's been in every Sims game apart from the Sims 4, because the Sims 4 wasn't originally meant to be a main title Sims game. So they could have done that. I also feel like we should have got a vibe, because this isn't really giving like much of a vibe. We could have got like a whole balloon banner. Do you know what I mean? Like a banner of balloons going around. I'm really surprised they didn't bother doing that. I'm also really surprised that these wall things, they don't come in 3 heights for every single wall height. It seems like it's just a very lazy implementation of the kit. Like they didn't really care. I feel like we probably could have got a little bit more party clutter too, other than just fake snacks and fake drinks. This is just literally an empty square that does absolutely nothing. If you have the base game alone, this is totally functionless. It's basically just when you go into live mode, you can't even see it. So this pack comes with an invisible square. So as constructive criticism, maybe you should give objects functionality and not just provide a functionless blank square that does nothing. I would have also liked more meaningful decorations as opposed to just a filler poster and a board, which tell me right now one singular party you've been to in your life which has a random board like this with totally meaningless random decorations. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't don't know why we're getting so many butterflies as well. Who's having a butterfly party? I don't know. I just feel like there's no rhyme or reason. You can't really make a full party vibe with this. I feel like they should have instead gone down like a generic celebrations route with celebratory stuff to use for all occasions, because it seems like you can only use this stuff specifically for a party, but you can only really have like a proper party, like dance party, if you have the get together pack, but that pack already comes with lights and things. So I don't really understand the purpose of this kit. I just don't get it. It's very lazy. I'm going to be honest, it's very lazy. I don't care if somebody worked very hard to make it. I'm just an end consumer. It's not my place to consider those things. It's my place to purchase it and expect something of quality in transaction, and I don't feel like I've got that, especially considering EA's a multi-billion-dollar company. This is very much giving like Sims Mobile vibes, like freemium. It's very much giving Sims Mobile. Okay, this is not it. All right, if I don't like it, it's a pile of wank. Don't bother getting it. I already know there's going to be free CC that's going to be much better than this. So in a couple of days, I'm going to be uploading a video for this kit and the Urban Homage kit in terms of free custom content you can get instead of buying this, because if you're a PC player, don't recommend it at all. If you're a console player, I don't really recommend it either. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.